Toddler coward swallows, living in nature. Infant play eon toad in wing pot. Rattlesnake whilst eating sunflower. Definitely not a Mr. Big, but the remains of these two are quite pleasing. One of them's even found a new home. There's no sign of the reptile lurking in the backyard, but there is a footprint which suggests it was off somewhere else. Enjoy the wildlife. This may not be the only record that Binyam is hoping to break in her quest to list all the animals from all over the world. Check out his Flickr group to see if any more have been added to the growing collection. Thanks for sending in the tip, Bert.
Did we get up to episode 3 yet? I can't remember.
No.
Like online, I mean. You know, I think we had 2 episodes up, right?
Yeah, just 2.
Like, I don't know, like, maybe the next video will be Ratchet and Clank. So far behind, far behind, far behind.
Yeah, I know, it's...
How did it get this far behind when... I mean, you're only here like once or twice a month, right?
Yeah, I know, but...
And we still managed to get behind.
It doesn't seem like it doesn't seem like the content we put out changes all that much. But at the same time, sometimes it's feels like we're like desperate for stuff each week. Sometimes it's like there's like a huge backlog. Does it make sense?
Oh my god, this is Mr. Skeletal.
Okay.
What did he do?
I didn't notice, but I had no health.
Oh. Now I gotta take down this Mr. Skeletal on my own, holy shit.
I'll just walk really slowly with my arms at my sides like this.
You bastard. How can you be so strong when you have no muscle? I should just be able to breathe on you.
You won't get hurt.
Where you is.
Huh?
I'm listening.
I just talked to a random person and I apparently had a quest with them. And now they're freaking following me.
Yeah. I mean, we've all been there, right?
Yeah.
Talk to somebody and you find out you had a quest with them.
Uh-huh. It's a small world. I don't know where you're going. I don't know where you want me to go. There's no context. Now there's something for the next generation of RPGs to no context quests. Quests where somebody just walks up to you and says, "Let's go."
Yeah, you know, wouldn't it be cool, like, in all these RPGs we've seen and played, how come you never really see other NPCs walk around on their own quests and then come up to you and try to get you to give them a quest?
Yeah.
How come that never happens? Doesn't it make sense? Like if you went to a town and you just stood there long enough, a random NPC would walk up to you and then ask you of some quest thing, and then you would send them off to do something.
Mm-hmm.
And they would return after a little while to this location and you could collect something from them when they came back. Like a reverse quest.
That's very subversive. I like it.
Yeah, it's subverting expectations.
How about an RPG where your stats go down when you level up and it becomes harder?
That's Final Fantasy VIII.
Oh, right.
I have a save file on hard mode, which is all I did was just use the Game Shark to put Squall at level 100.
Uh-huh.
And that actually makes the game hard mode. And it's a little bit more fun.
Oh yeah, and in Romancing Saga 2, when you level up, your stats go up, but the enemy's stats go up more. Like, it has really intense level scaling. It was, I guess they were experimenting with it, and just like, they were just like, we don't want any grinding. We want the people to avoid grinding. So we'll just go crazy. Is that it? Is that where you're going?
Holy shit, I wish enemies would stop following you in this goddamn game. I'm being followed by a friggin' bulb orb and a pterodactyl here.
Wait, what do you have on the back of your head? Looks like a mouth. Oh, great. I just escorted a friggin' yokai to the docks.
To the nether realm. The yokai plane.
To the Sanzu River.
Don't forget to pay the friggin' boatmaster.
Oh yeah.
It takes you down the friggin' river and get to the end and just jump in the water and go to the yokai world.
It's just friggin' stolen from Greek mythology.
Everything's stolen.
Yeah.
And the reason everything's stolen is because human beings create the same myths no matter who they are or where they are.
Mm-hmm.
They all kind of jive, right? Like, they kind of sound similar because human beings like the same things, right?
Yeah.
And it's also kind of environmental. Like, it was generally warm in Rome, so their version of hell was cold.
Yeah.
Right? And then, like, in cold countries, they couldn't figure out why hell was warm, because it's someplace they'd want to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. And then, in Egypt, they had the Nile splitting the entire country in two. And that's, since it's surrounded by desert, they thought that's what the world was. They just thought it was split in two by one river.
Yeah, Tartarus sounds way worse to me than hell. Like the Roman hell. Tartarus, I think it's called. And, it's, there's absolutely no light.
Oh, yeah.
And it's freezing cold. And it goes on forever. And it's just a flat floor.
No light is pretty bad.
This sounds worse. I mean, sometimes you gotta wonder to yourself, is something better than nothing, even if that something is horrible? Is being whipped by demons and rolling a rock uphill in boiling heat better than being in pitch blackness completely alone forever?
Like, that's...
It's a hard choice when you think about it.
It's scarier, too, because you can create a situation like that in real life.
Yeah.
There are prisons that, like, go out of their way to avoid exposing the prisoners to light, and it just sounds like a friggin'... sounds like a crime against humanity.
I don't know, I wish I could be exposed to darkness forever. I wouldn't mind it. I hate the light so much.
Well, that's
God
just...
damn it.
That's just because we feed on darkness. We're gamers.
Yes. Or mushrooms. Sometimes I wake up early and I wish it would just stay dark. Like most days, I wish, why can't it just stay dark? Instead of letting the shitty, warm sun come out.
Let's be honest, the first moment you open your blinds in the morning is really overrated. Like, I never got the appeal of that. Friggin' fish, man.
Where the hell are you?
I am way off in the middle of nowhere.
I am being accosted by pterodactyls.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Well, it just friggin' cheated for me and sent me all the way east to the eastmost islands. When I died.
Oh, he did the old transport me infinitely far in one direction. Stand power.
Yeah. It cheated for me. I'm really disappointed. Now I know what's here, and like we're at the destination, but the journey has been skipped.
Oh, that's the best part. I fell.
Oh.
Fell down.
Maybe you'll spawn here.
Does it bother you that M doesn't bring up the map in this game?
A little bit, yeah. Right click is a
That
weird.
seems really strange to me.
Right click is a really weird button for
Yeah.
a menu.
PC games, like, when was the exact moment, like, do you remember the exact moment in time where everyone simultaneously discovered the best control scheme on PC? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, there's one best control scheme, and that's final. And, like, most modern games use it. Like...
I don't even get why older PC developers didn't even bother putting keys close to each other. Like, why? Like, you're more concerned with pressing the right. You're more concerned with using a letter that's associated with the action than having keys close to each other.
Yeah, I mean, really, we've never, like, okay, like, E activates things, space is jump, okay, and you attack with left and right mouse, and you select things, like, with, like, the scroll wheel, or you press, like, tab or something to bring up your inventory.
Mm-hmm.
It's never been done better than that. That's it.
You have all the buttons you need right on the left side of the freaking keypad.
Well, I would prefer to say just do exactly what I just said to set up the game, and then when you go into the tab menu, your main menu, you just hotkey whatever you want onto 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just say like, oh, this is my favorite thing. I'm going to bind it to 1.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think you can really do better than that. I don't know.
That's how this game works, but I haven't actually figured out how to bind hotkeys yet.
Oh, and control is crouch. There should be crouch in every game.
Oh yeah.
It's good.
Are you in...
And if you're doing a game that has lean, with Q and E to lean around a corner, make the action button F. That's fine.
Yeah. Have you been sent, like, to the island on the, to the east?
No, I'm just on Vivek.
Oh, crap.
That's just where I go when I don't know where to go. I just warp to Vivek.
Oh, I'll just, yeah, I guess I'll just warp there, too.
There's that retard with that little dragon thing. He's Yoshi. He's still standing back here outside Vivek.
Oh.
We make a special trip just for you. Say hello.
Yeah, everybody got respawned the other day. Well, last time.
I'm looking around for you. Oh, I see someone going that doesn't look like an NPC.
Oh no.
Who's that?
No, I am an NPC.
Oh, give me a quest.
Good day. Head crabs are terrible creatures. Have you heard of the High Elves? Pay for your blood.
Yeah, you just immediately default to turning into an Imperial Guard from Oblivion when you don't know what to do.
Pay for your blood.
That's kind of like the Truman Show. Imagine paying everyone to stand around and be an NPC to one character. That's the Truman Show with Jim Carrey. Remember that movie?
Yeah, of course.
Where he realizes he's in a TV show, and everyone he knows is just a character.
God.
Hey, Dregs! How's it hanging?
Gackenfell.
Hey, Grackenfold.
What's that?
Wow, you guys look mighty similar. Are you two twins?
Yes. Speak
Probably nothing.
No, this guy has a mustache.
Oh, okay, they're not twins. Okay. Twins always have the same mustache in real life.
I don't think there's anything to do here. Let's just go north. This time. Mix things up.
I wonder how far we could get if we just formed our own party and just walked. Single
Just
file.
form party.
Yeah, like just let's pretend we're in Earthbound and just walk.
Just think about
Just try to.
Just think about what the most balanced party of classes would be in real life. You'd need like
Okay.
you'd need like a doctor and a mechanic.
Yeah, we need a doctor, a warrior, a mechanic, and it'd be really handy to have someone who has persuasion.
Yeah,
So I would actually maybe try to get somebody like a salesman or something like that, like a used car salesman.
like a charismatic millionaire.
Yeah, or a thief might be useful too. I don't know. Where do you find a thief? Like, do you just put out an ad? Looking for a thief.
Looking for
Join my party.
seeking a rogue.
Yeah, if we just had a really excellent mechanic, an excellent doctor, like an excellent field surgeon type doctor, an excellent like ex-marine combat veteran, and some excellent persuasion-y guy who sells things and buys things.
Yeah.
How far could we get walking in a straight line?
Isn't
There's a question no one has asked.
Isn't that just like a settlement? Or like whatever you call it, like a pilgrimage? Yeah.
Caravan or something.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Remember they had like covered wagons and they would just string together all their caravans and just go in one direction.
Ooh, here's a caravan.
Uh,
Here's a
like Oregon Trail.
oh yeah, yeah. Oregon Trail's like a real life RPG.
Yeah, we need to get on that. Except it's 2019. Could we get to the North Pole with that well-formed party?
Was there some kind of dragon castle at the North Pole? There's gotta be
There's
something.
probably a bad guy though. If we go to the South Pole, there's guaranteed to be a bad guy.
I mean, everyone on Earth has a waypoint pointing at the North Pole, so there must be something there, like the end of somebody's quest.
Yeah, how can every compass wants to put a waypoint there? If they're, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You buy a compass and it already has the North Pole waypoint set, like as its baseline quest, right?
Yeah, it must be the end of the main quest of the world. Just nobody's found it yet. Nobody's found the dungeon.
Yeah. I don't think anybody would want to because nobody wants to imagine what the next quest is.
Nobody's found level 9 yet in real life.
Oh.
There's gotta be somebody selling skooma on one of these walls.
Eventually we'll find a skooma and lockpick salesman.
Yeah. Which would be good, because we need some lockpicks to build lockpicking stat.
We need to get absolutely smashed and slammed on skooma before we head out again.
Earthly delights, okay.
What'd that just say?
Earthly delights.
What do you want?
This place is not Earth.
Alright. No, it's earthly delights imported.
Oh.
Exotic imported earthly delights.
Of me. What does it want?
Exotic, earthly imported human meats.
Oh god, look at this dancing animation.
Did they, I don't think they had this in Oblivion.
Some manners.
Oh yeah,
Oh no.
I doubt it.
Trouble with you.
I wonder if I can interrupt this somehow.
I guess this is what Todd thinks brothels are.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of friggin' skeletons dancing for nobody.
Yeah, who's watching?
By the gods, you told us already.
Actually, they're dead. They're just being reanimated by a wizard.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Sex work is actually really, really unpopular in the land of Elder Scrolls. I only come for
Besides-
adventure.
All of our sex workers are dead. An unscrupulous wizard just reanimates their bodies. Tally ho.
Northbound we are to go.
Let's make it into a song. Northbound, to where we go. Go northbound. To north we go.
Northbound was a good game. I don't care what anyone says.